Greetings fellow all-weather cyclists. I'm here to review the Giro Timberwolf. The Giro Timberwolf winter cycling helmet has a lot of nice features that make it a really terrific helmet for winter cycling or commuting to work every day in colder environments. I bought this helmet because I wanted something that gave me a little bit more insulation, something that I could tone down the layers. Instead of wearing a balaclava with a toque on top, maybe I could just wear a balaclava. This helmet has a insulated liner, which is the first feature that kind of I wanted to test out, particularly the ear flaps. The Giro Timberwolf retails for about $130 Canadian. Which is pretty good and mid-priced in terms of helmets in Canada. It has the same safety rating as any other bicycle helmet. It's not DOT rated or really rated to do anything else other than cycling. The best feature of this helmet is probably the padded earpieces here. I can get away with just a balaclava on and I'm perfectly warm underneath there. So these ear flaps here are insulated, and they've got holes in them to let the sound pass, and I didn't notice any real reduction in my hearing, which is very important on the bike while you're commuting. I also really like the bright color, the orange. It's really eye-catching, and when you're winter commuting, at least in Winnipeg, it's dark by 4:30, and you might end up going to work in the dark and coming home in the dark. So any bit of bright colored clothing, flashing lights will help, and so that's really attracted me to this helmet. One of the cool kind of gadgety features that I really liked was the trick sliding vents. And so you can flip this switch and it'll open or close the vents. And when you're overheating, you can slip these things open. Or if you're getting a little cool, like say you've stopped and you're chilling at a light, you can just close them like that and keep the heat inside the helmet. In practice, I ended up leaving them open all the time because with the insulation in there and a balaclava, I was just hot. So yeah, I left those vents open all the time. Anyhow, they didn't always close properly, so or open all the way, so really cool feature, but maybe didn't really work in the execution here. Goggle strap was very useful to hold my goggles on, although when you bring them up, there's nothing to hold them, so they would just slip off the back. The Giro Timberwolf features Giro's world-famous head retention system. I've been using this style since I was a kid, and it really works well. Holds the helmet to your head, but kind of keeps the styrofoam off your scalp. Really, I wouldn't buy a helmet with without this type of head retention system. Another cool feature that I thought was going to make my life easier was these vents in the top of the helmet here. And this is supposed to allow the steam from your goggles to come up and through the helmet and therefore help prevent fogging of the goggles. And you can see through that hole. But this one, I had to actually unplug with a knife just because the styrofoam wasn't clear, it was plugged up. Overall, I would buy this helmet again. They had a few other different colors. I think that the idea of a winter-specific helmet is probably unnecessary, but it's nice to have different helmets for different times of the year. In the summer, I definitely would want something with more ventilation than this does to keep the heat out, but in the winter this strikes a nice balance between protection and breathability. Benny, come on.
Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and remember, there's no such thing as bad weather. Go ride your bike.